This is the 2022 Nissan Frontier, and for this video we are going to go on a full tour of the exterior and interior. Nissan's been bringing small to mid-size pickup trucks to the US for over 60 years, and finally we have an updated version of the Frontier, and it's super badass. Let me show you around. Taking design cues from the 1959 hard-body Datsun 210, the 2022 Frontier looks awesome. You have a mix of old school chiseled design with new beautiful headlights, really good grille, and of course this one being a Pro 4X, it's painted in Iola red, I think is how it's pronounced. You also have red towing recovery eyes down here in the front bumper denoting the Pro 4X trim. However, new for 2022, there's a new trim called Pro X, and this basically is all of the same cool things you get from Pro 4X, just with the reduction of the front wheel drive system. So just rear wheel drive, two wheel drive. You also lose two skid plates. The two wheel drive retains just the front skid plate. The four wheel drive has three down the side of the vehicle. Let's go on a quick tour and we'll talk more technical details, of course. Really nice wheels on this Pro 4X trim. Love the color, of course, really nice. All around, the sizing of this truck is awesome. You can get a 5 or 6 foot bed depending on spec. King cabs all come with 6 foot beds, although you can get an extended wheelbase in the SV trim with a 6 foot bed and of course the full-size cab. Really love that feature. All around, we haven't had a chance to drive this yet, but we will soon, of course, and we'll be taking you along for all of our experiences. We got to go off-roading in this thing when we get a Pro 4X. This one has a dampened tailgate, which is really nice, so you can let it down, comes nice and smooth. This one's a 5 foot bed. It has the track system here, so you can mount anything you want to those aluminum rails, of course. Really good size bed. I think, you know, the sizing of these mid-size trucks are kind of the sweet spot. Great for inner city work. Also really fun to take them out on the trail. You know, full-size trucks have just gotten so big. We recently reviewed the new Nissan Titan here on our channel, and that was a big beast. This is way more manageable, of course. What I'm curious though is, what do you guys think? Do you like this or sort of a Tacoma TRD? Because they're sort of competing in that same field. So personally, I haven't had a chance to drive this yet, of course, but I think styling-wise, this takes it for me. Let's try the back seat out in this four-door configuration. So jumping in, awesome rear seat comfort, really squishy, noticing this immediately. The rear seat angle is quite high, but again, it's very similar to most mid-size trucks. And there's a fair amount of headroom. I'm 6'1". The roof has a little extra sculpting for my head to fit in here. You could easily bring 4 adults for a ride in this. Now, this particular cab has hydraulic bushings. It reduces vibrations of over 80% from the previous generation, which is fantastic. You have a USB-C, USB-A, and a 400 watt 120 volt NEMA 515 outlet in here, which is really great. So you can plug in your wall outlet. A NEMA 515 is just the same as a regular wall plug, of course. Really awesome. You can see keyless entry and exit, although I'm suspecting in true Nissan fashion you will need to push the button to unlock. It doesn't have the sensor on the back of the handle. Front passenger seat in this particular one's not powered. It is a manual seat, which I actually prefer, really quick to move around. You can see slides nice and easily. Great spacing in here as well. Great materials throughout the cabin. Things are soft touch. Again, for a mid-sized truck, especially one focused on off-road, really nice sort of perforated leather-esque surfaces. Feels great. Now you can, as mentioned, option the Frontier in 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. This particular one is the Pro 4X. Features 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. In 4 low, there's a specialty off-road camera view that will show you all of the obstacles around the vehicle using the surround view monitors. Great feature for out on the trail. Don't necessarily need a spotter. We're certainly going to be putting that to the test. But for now, let's jump inside, test some of the tech out, and see how it feels in the driver's seat. Sitting inside here, this is a pre-production truck, so not everything totally works, but really awesome driver's seat comfort, amazing headroom, of course. I have power on this particular side, which is great. Same steering wheel that we've seen out of the Titan, and this is controlled right here with this little adjustment. I can pull it. It's only tilting though, not telescopic, it seems. 9-speed automatic transmission, different from the Pathfinder's transmission. This one uses the same transmission out of the Titan, actually. because it's longitudinally mounted. It also has a different final drive ratio than Titan, so the gear spacing is going to be different, but the transmission gear ratios are actually the same, which is neat. And you know, this can take a lot of abuse. Then if it's the same transmission out of the Titan, that thing's got 400 horsepower. This is you know, not that. So anyway, tow mode, standard with trailer sway control, which is awesome. 6,720 pounds towing capacity, depending on spec. Of course, that's in the most towable spec. I actually don't know what that spec is. My guess is it's not the Pro 4X, because this has the Bilstein shocks and everything, which make it pretty neat off-road. Overall, great driving position, really cool. I think 8-inch display here, could be a 9-inch. Either way, big enough for sure. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, parking assist. You have a USB-C and USB-A up front. Really nice phone charger down here, a Qi charger, and a super deep center console, actually. Also a 12-volt outlet in here. There's another 120-volt outlet in the bed of this vehicle. But overall, I just can't wait to get this thing out on the trails. I hope this is a quick look that you guys enjoyed, just to get a taste of the new Frontier. But yeah, really good styling. Seems pretty capable to me. I wish there was a manual. They said not a business case to keep the manual, unfortunately, although I love mid-sized trucks with manuals. And yeah, can't wait to get it out on the trails and compare it to the Tacoma, of course. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again on the next one.